Well, hello and good evening. On a very, very miserable August day in 2024. We've had the lovely weather, we've had the sun, we've had the heat, and now we've got the wet and the rain and the greyness and everything. It feels very autumnal today, even though I know it's nowhere near autumn. We're still in the height of summer, and of course we should be, because it's only at the very beginning of August. So hello everybody who's joining me here tonight for the unboxing of our subscription boxes, including the Flock box and the Makers box. And I'm just going to have a little look who's here in the house already to say hello to. We've got Dawn says hi, Steffi and all. Sherry says hi everyone. So still people flooding in, hopefully lots of you wondering what you get this month in our boxes. Mary is there. Hello everyone. I've spent a whole day catching up on admin and catching up on myself business-wise. I haven't caught up on myself yet, anything since I've been away. So I haven't really had any time out. I haven't even been for a walk yet. It's terrible, terrible, terrible. But it's been raining too, so I haven't exactly been too upset about it. So quite a few of you here now. Let's have a look. Carol is here. Evening all. Stephanie is here. Hi, Steffi. Michael says hi, everybody. Jackie says hi, everyone. Barbara says hello, everyone. Lovely day here in Norwich. Oh no, we don't have a lovely day. We've just had really lots and lots of rain, and it's been windy, but it was quite a warm wind. But still, it just feels, I don't know. It felt like soup today. So rather than making one, I took one out of the freezer that I put in the freezer. A nice and hearty leek and potato soup. Absolutely loved it. It hit the spot. Sharon says hi, everyone. And Heather is there and says hello, everyone. Dorcas says hello, everyone. Hi, Steffi. Hi, Steffi. Dorcas. Yes, I can see it's you, Dorcas. So, okay. You can tell what I'm wearing here. This is what the next few weeks is going to be all about. You will not see the end of it. I'm telling you now. If you don't like cats, I do apologize now. But if you do love cats, then you will be right here with me on this one. So we are collaborating again with the Cats Protection. We've never had the autumn event as a event where we were making needle felted cats, but we do have it this year, and we need you. We need all of you. We need you several times over if possible. So I'm just gonna bombard you with the information at the beginning and then maybe throughout the day again. But this is how it works. If you've never done a Cats Protection craft along with us, then this is how it works. You go to Cats Protection and you buy the kit from them. Craft for Cats, that's what you're looking for. Craft for Cats autumn event. And then you get your kit, and your kit comes from us. I know, it's very confusing. But you get this in the post, basically. Oh, that way around. You get this in the post from us, and in there you get everything to needle felt yourself. A cat brooch, 2 earrings, and a pendant. However, you can also just do brooches or just cat heads, whatever you prefer. I'm going to, at some other point, I'm going to go and through this box because this is not what we're doing today. But I will just show you. I'll just pop them all out so they're ready for, ow, there's a pin in them, for you to see what you could potentially be making, except for the one that you can see on me already. That won't be on the table here. I have made as many as I possibly could manage to sort of give you an idea of the combination and the type of cuts you could be making. And if you don't know this, wool is perfect for cat fur to be mixed. So there are as many options as let's see if I've even got that in the right place. No, brilliant. Right, let's move all of this down. Sorry, went through all this effort and then they're not even there. So you can make one brooch, matching earrings, and then you can make a cat head. That doesn't have to be matching. You get these earring fittings in your kit. They're French hooks. And then you can make a tabby cut, a grey cut, dark tortoiseshell, a light tortoiseshell as I'm wearing, a ginger cut, a black cut, a white cut, or anything in between. And you can also make the different the different heads to be worn as earrings or as pendants. And this is basically what it's all about. So Craft for Cats and the live make-along is on the 14th of September. And I do apologize if you have already seen me talking about this. You're going to see me talk about this for the next few weeks until probably a week before the event, because we want to get as many of you on board as we can get, as we can manage, for a good cause, because half of what you're paying is going to Cats Protection, and you can even nominate a local Cats Protection charity that's dear to you to be the recipient of those funds. So it's one of the biggest charity events we run every year, and we don't run it, but we participate, and it's the biggest charity contribution that we make to a charity. So there you go, that's it. Right, how many have we got now? Let's see. We have got Katrina has joined, Gina has joined. Evening everyone from an overcast Lincolnshire. Just managed to finish my dinner in time. Evening everyone. Hi everyone, lovely to be here. Claudia says hi everyone. Thought unboxing was at 7 p.m. No, I have put it in at 6 p.m. 7 p.m. is usually when we do our flock gathering. So 6 p.m. is usually the unboxing, unless I'm going mad. But it was definitely 6 o'clock on the event thingy. A neighbour's cat has made himself at home here with us. He hasn't been home for a few days. Oh, Barbara says, bought my cat set straight away. I love the Crafting for Cats. I've been in from the start. Excellent. So you must have been there when we did the little prawns, as everybody called them, the little prawn cats. Sharon says, I love cats and have ordered my Cats Protection kitty kit. Lovely. Thank you. Emily says, hi. I've ordered my cat kit. Excellent. Maureen says, hi from Ontario, Canada. These are so cute. Sharon says, keep on talking about it, Steffi. Thank you, I will. And Karina says, hi everyone. Already bought my Craft for Cats kit. I did wonder, Karina. I think I didn't expect any different. Karina works in a cat cafe in Glasgow on her days off, I think. She has a proper job as well, but she helps out at this cat cafe, and I can't quite remember how many cats, but it's a lot. It's a lot of cats in there. Karina, do tell us how many. So I'm really sorry that I had to postpone the unboxing by 24 hours, because I have indeed seen my consultant yesterday, and I'm having exactly what I've done with my left foot. I'm going to have that done with my right foot. So I need surgery on that foot as well. And all I can say is I will be running out of feet after that. So thank God I'm not an octopus. So after that, no more foot operations, because then I'll be done. But my left foot has recovered incredibly well. I'm only 4 months into it, and there's a recovery time between 6 and 12 months. And I now have got the official go-ahead. I can do everything again. I can run, I can jump. The other day I was doing I wanted to do handstands in the gym, but I was worried about coming down and then landing on that foot. But I've had it checked now yesterday, and I said, can I? And he said, yes, do it. So I said, I'm always worried that it's going to break in half. He says, it's as strong as it will be now. So this is it. And he says, the more you use it, the stronger it will become. Well, I didn't need to be told twice, except I didn't go out for a run today, but I was up in our house. There's a really long corridor, really long. I was running up and down. I said to my daughter, I said, am I running okay? And she said, go mom. It's no more than about 10 yards maybe, but anyway, I did do a few laps. I felt like an Olympian. Yay, I can run again. So it was really lovely. Anyway, we're here to talk about the unboxing. So maybe let's start with a pumpkin girl, which you can make this month from the Try Me products in the flock box in August. Oh, she's so cute, isn't she? Just such a little cutie. Pumpkins aren't quite ready yet, but you've got a whole month to see what will happen. And of course, they ripen in different countries at different times. Right. Oh, I'm completely off everything today. No, I'm off. I need to move over. Here we go. Right, let's open this box up. And hay fever, by the way, is still not good. But I haven't taken a hay fever tablet for a couple of days because I just always think if I can get away without, I will try. So here we go. If you haven't seen our monthly newsletter yet, this is the one that comes out every month, and we put into the boxes, but you also get it in orders. So this is not exclusive to the flock box. Just quickly, obviously, the RSPB bird kits, the swallow puffin and the blue tit are now flying out. They're flying out and they're flying off the shelf. So, sorry, just need to blow my nose. So maybe you've got all of them already. Maybe you're making, in the making. I know people have left some beautiful reviews about them already. So do check the reviews out if you're uncertain whether you should get them or not. They're all the same size, even though it looks like these two are smaller than the blue tit. They're all 6 of them are exactly the same size. We've got a couple of workshops that we've listed with Agnes. One of them is the runner ducks. I absolutely love these runner ducks. You have to check it out on our website. We've got more accessories to dress your mice or similar. I'm back on Sewing Street next week on Thursday. And what else have we got? Well, there was going to be a Jacob's Sheep craft along on the 21st of August, but I think I've missed the boat telling you all about it. I might still do it. It's the 21st of August, so if you feel like it, you can get your Jacob's Sheep kit and we make this one along together. I will pop the event onto the Facebook page. Right, so then we have got, what's on the back? Let's have a look. Actually, oh yes, the winter retreat. Well, we are getting very near the full. Oh, there's the 3 workshops: Indian runner ducks, dandelion, and the merging owl. These are face-to-face workshops for which you have to come to our workshop, but you can book them online, and there's a limited space of 8 per workshop. So yes, the winter retreat is actually, I cannot believe how full it is already. So I'm having to double check now that we're not running out of space. I've found some more accommodation that I've booked so that we can offer more people single room occupancy. Here we go. So as every month, I have a little note here, a note from me to you, and the flock. This is the Makers Flock newsletter. And I will just read that out very quickly so that those who are not flock members maybe get tempted by our lovely little every month surprise box. So pumpkins are the perfect transition colours from summer to autumn. Their orange reminds us of the still hot sun, not today, if you're lucky, and vibrant colours of summer. The green is as green as it will get at this time of the year. To me, it always softens the blow when the summer colours turn into autumn colours. Pumpkins are celebrated in different ways in different countries, whether you associate them with Halloween, a jack-o'-lantern, a tasty food in form of soups, pies, or even, as I remember fondly, as pickled pumpkins. The latter is a really easy to make condiment, made simply by cutting pumpkins into cubes, adding plenty of ginger, vinegar and sugar, and then preserve. We must share our favourite pumpkin traditions on our August flock gathering so that you are ready and prepared for the next 3 months to make use of these. This month's make is a little different in that you will need a thread and sewing needle. The Try Me products includes our favorite felt sheet made from wool and viscose. It is super strong yet thin and easy to sew or use for needle felting pictures and flowers. If you've never tried our basic core wool, you will love this one as it is the most economical wool we stock. It felts down nice and quick, can also be used on the outside or, as in this case, as wool stuffing. The curls and the soft pink wool will complete the cute pumpkin girl that you can make along with me later in the month. What's not to love? To keep the theme of pumpkins going, the free PDF instructions will keep you right on track with making more pumpkin decorations. Much love, Steffi. So, if you're not a flock member yet, this is what you're missing. So you get your flock box. We have the basic core wool for you to try. So these are the Try Me products in the box. You don't have to use them to make a pumpkin. You get some curls to make the pumpkin girl's hair. I'll just pop her here so you can see her. Let's pop her here. Get the hair. You get some green wool that will be used to make her little hat. And you get some Perendale, blush Perendale, for her little head. And of course you need the eyes. Now this is a new product. These eyes, they're actually perfectly round eyes, and we sell them in larger quantities in single sizes. So if you haven't spotted them on our website yet, definitely check it out. And then of course, least but not last, is the felt sheet. Here we go. And that is the felt sheet that we use for landscape pictures. We use it for to needle felt onto. We use it, you can make flowers with it, all kinds of things, or a little pumpkin girl. And if you want to find out how this is made, you do need to join our Flockbox, because the tutorials, even though last month we did make it public on our main page, is usually held in private. So make sure that you are joining our Flockbox for this. If you are a UK resident and you want the full membership, it's only £9.90 a month, and it's really, really a good deal. Oh yes, let's have a look what you actually get in the Subclub collection. So as a subscriber or as a member, you get 20% off all basic cobalt, makes sense, and all felt sheets. So you can actually make more shapes, maybe not just pumpkins, but you could think of other fruits and shapes that you might want to make. So our make along is always towards the end of the month to give people chance to get their boxes. But that's the Maker's Flock box for August. There we go. There's the little pumpkin girl. She does stand up. Ooh, she does stand up on her own as well, and I think she's delightful. Okay, so that's the Flock box. Have I missed anything, Flockers? Add the gaps, fill the gaps in case I've missed anything, so that we can tell many people who are not members at the moment that they need to get going. And there's a running joke that the sheep's watch that you get in every box is always a different color wool for you to try. That often you have to undress the sheep, and not many people like that. So. Karina says, we have 38 cats, including 6 new Sphinx kittens who are only 8 weeks old. Oh my goodness, you had kittens. Oh, that's amazing. I always imagine you need to keep them at a very warm temperature, because they literally have not a single bit of fur on them, do they? They're completely naked. Great job with the recovery, Steffi. Oh, thank you. Well done, says Sharon. I have the Jacob sheep kit still waiting to be made. Well, that's lucky, Gina, for you. Dawn says that means I've got to undress the sheep. Yes, you have to undress the sheep. Sharon says, beautiful, looking forward to receiving my flock box. Stephanie says, you are full of cold. You need a hot toddy after this. It's hay fever. I know, it's terrible. Hay fever has been the bane of my life this year. I know it's hay fever because as soon as I go somewhere else, it's disappearing. The forest has got it out for me this summer. So anyway, it's got to go at some point, and then I will be left in peace. Right, so the next bit we need to look at is our beautiful little dainty unicorn. This is one of Colette's designs. You can always tell them apart, Colette and my design. We have very different styles, but I think it's nice to mix things up a little bit. And there's often what's the word? I can't think of it now, but basically it means that not everybody likes the same things. So I'm sure there's a saying that I can't actually think of now. But I'm just going to go overhead. No, I'm not going overhead. Don't worry. I'm staying the right way around. I'm going to the overhead camera so you can actually see this beautiful unicorn for real. So there's a simple wire armature in there so that you can pose the legs. It's a very delicate. It astounded me how the details have been achieved, even though it doesn't look like there's a lot of details. But look at this beautiful face. It's got little nostrils, little bottom jaw there, and then the eyes are surrounded by these eyelids, so you get to needle felt all of that. You get to needle felt the ears, and then you get to make the horn from silk clay. I think it's a beautiful project, and what is special also about it is that it doesn't have to be this colorway. So we're giving you extra for you to make a choice whether you want it to be a grey and white unicorn, or whether you want to mix things up a bit. So The instructions I've already taken out. Oh yes, this is the important bit. Once again, we have listened to your feedback and have stopped using more packaging and paper than necessary. Your Maker's Box is no longer wrapped in red paper, and we thank you for your help and support in our continued endeavors to become more and more sustainable and environmentally friendly. So if you're expecting a red box, you will be disappointed, but you can instantly snap out of that disappointment because you've saved a tree by helping us not use it. So I have got the instructions here separate, so I'll show you that in a minute. So let's have a look inside. Oh, this color is so nice. If you want to use the other color, you can, because we all associate unicorns with rainbows, don't we? So wait until you see it. So this month we're making an elegant and mystical unicorn. We will be starting with a wire armature core and then completely pleating our unicorn with a beautiful silk clay horn. Did you know in Celtic mythology, the unicorn is known as a symbol of power, purity and innocence? Some legends say that they are so pure that their horns can even purify poisoned water, proving the strength of their healing power. Don't try this at home. That doesn't say that on there. Coming up in September is a hummingbird. I should have brought it back with me, but it wasn't photographed. And I'm absolutely loving the hummingbird. You'll love it too. In fact, it's a buff-bellied hummingbird. If you want to look up what they look like. The sub club saving obviously this month is the same. It's basic core wool and all felt sheets. So let's have a look at the materials. So you will be using flexible steel wire. You have your glue and eyes in there, and then you get it's hard to see it, but you get the silk clay you can see very easily, but you also get a little bit of a white wire in there, so make sure you don't lose that. That will be for you to make the horn. And the wool, let's have a look at the wool. Oh, building towers here. The wool, this is the bit that you could potentially use instead of the grey. So if you want your unicorn to be like this, with a rainbow colored mane and a rainbow colored tail, then this is the wool that we are putting in, as well as the grey one. So one or the other will end up in your stash, and one or the other will end up on your unicorn. Now I will just say you have got a lot of white wool in there, but I'm just gonna have to show you the difference. So you get pink wool because that finishes off the muzzle. And you get, you need to be careful because these two wools are going to be used on the unicorn, and this one is in the center and this one is on the outer. They're slightly different colors, so you want to make sure that you use the slightly creamier wool on the inside. You will have wool left over. We have been generous. And then have the outer cover with this one. So there's something for you to just be mindful that you can tell these two apart. There's obviously a much larger quantity of the creamier one and a much smaller quantity of the white one, but when you get down to a smaller quantity, you don't want to accidentally get them muddled up. So maybe keep them well apart until you get to the part where you adding the outer layers and finishing off the unicorn. I never get it packed up as nicely as it usually gets done by our fabulous production team. So just tucking this back in again. I haven't quite decided yet what I'm going to do to help you make one or the other thing. I think maybe I'll show you how to do the excuse me, that's not me. It's the air coming out of the wool. I haven't I might do the horn. I don't know. I haven't decided. It's all depends what I've got time for. Depends what I can refer you to instead. Oh yes, instructions. It's a big set of instructions. This has taken me a long time to write. So starts at the beginning. So the techniques: you use wire and wrapping wool, basic shaping, adding features, silk clay modeling. And you have got some templates here on the back of the instructions too. So you can use these to hold your shape against and gauge whether you need to add more or felt it down a little bit more, or whether you're completely off. And then it's literally page after page after page after page. And I don't know how I managed to do all of this, because a lot of the time I've been away as well. But we've had 3 people prove it. So I think we're all right. I think we're all right. Yes, lots. Sorry, you can't see what I'm looking at. But it is very, very detailed. This is the sort of level of detail that I normally go to when I'm doing the flower fairies. But Colette has been, like I say, she has put many, many steps in there. And in fact, I tell you how many steps there are. 132. Yes, you get your money's worth this month. So make the best of it and make your magical unicorn. It sometimes you just know whether you've got a unicorn in you, and it just wants to come out. So let the beast out. Let the beautiful beast out. Right. So let's have a look if there are any specific questions that I need to answer, or just pop all of this back here. Let's pop the unicorn on top. And pumpkin fairy. No, it's not a fairy. The pumpkin can go there. Just for now. Doesn't look very nice, not like it was when I first started, but you get the gist. I've got the flock box here. I'm just gonna do a little catch up with people who are messaging in. So let's have a look. Sorry, reading to myself now. Oh, Stephanie said, I need a toddy. And then I said, it's hay fever. And she said, have one anyway. Yes, of course. Sharon says, gorgeous, I love unicorns. Sherry says, oh, that rainbow mix is stunning. Leah says, I'm going to have to dip into my stash and make one of each. Aha! I think there's a lot of wool in there. You might actually use quite a lot of the wool that's in there to start making a second one. You just need to get the wire. Please do the horn, says Katarina. Okay, all right, I will think about it. That was the scream of the unicorn felt being squashed. No, we haven't squashed any unicorns. Don't put these rumors out there. Fiona says, rather late, but here now. Hello, Fiona. Stephanie said, be great if you do the head, including the horn, please. Don't hold your breath, because I see what I can do. I'm just, the unicorn is the national animal of Scotland. Karina, did you know that? I'm sure you did. Barbara says, they need the unicorn powers in the Seine before the swimming. Oh, I see. Okay. So, I think I've run out of words to say. I know it's unusual, but what else can I tell you? I'm working on 3 new kits. So I've actually listed them today, but you can't buy them yet. But you can have a sneak peek if you want to. One is a beach hut seascape, which was actually designed by my daughter. One is a Yule Tomte. Yeah, we have found another Tomte that we can put out there for Christmas. I astounded myself that I've actually had another variety in me. We must have done 10 or something like that already, the different versions. And the other one is actually a Robin Hoop picture, and I'm loving that one. It's been on the cards for many years, even before we worked with the RSPB. It's very different, it's very stylized, but it's a very colorful, almost rainbow colored robin, just how I like them. And so I've been listing those today, but like I said, they're not ready until September. Sorry, I'm really fidgety, aren't I? It's like, why am I fidgety? I don't know. I didn't have a very good night's sleep, I will be honest. Does happen occasionally. I don't fight it. I just do something. Usually I look on social media or go make myself a cup of tea or watch something, and then before I realize, plonk, I'm out again. And then I never look at the clock. I don't know how long I was awake. I don't know when I woke up, because I swear to you, it's all psychological. If you know you've been awake and you think I've been awake for 2 hours, you are going to be so tired. But if you don't know how long you've been awake, you could be 10 minutes. You wouldn't be tired if you were awake for 10 minutes, would you? So That's my my tip of the day for you. And I've got lots and lots of things to do because we have so many new ideas and so many new initiatives, and it's just doesn't. It never stops. It never stops. But it's also exciting. So watch out for this, and I shall list right away now the Jacob sheep so that you can get your sheep online from our shop so that you can make along with me on the 21st of August. We're in August. Right, one last quick look, see what people are saying, and then I'm off. Oh, some people say they're late. Did I really? I didn't mess this up, did I? It's entirely off. Yeah. I'm gonna have a look now. Did I mess this up? I have to see if I've put the wrong event in there now. Which this would be I would be very annoyed if I had done. Because then I have to apologize again, and I apologize all the time. Let's see. Oh, I can't see it anymore now. Yeah, I don't know. I might have messed up. But anyway, if you're late and you thought it was... if you thought it was going to be at 7, then I do apologize. But I'm pretty certain it's at 6 o'clock. Right, that's all from me. Take care, everybody. And I will be back one way or another with unicorn technical tips. But in the meantime, when you start making yours, please make sure to share it on Facebook in the Everyone Makers group. Tag us in your posts. Go onto Instagram at the Makers with 2 S's, and I will. I look forward to seeing all of them when the unicorns are out there, hundreds of them, going through the whole of, I don't know, Europe, the US, wherever you are. So looking forward to seeing them all, and also being curious which color mane and tail you're going to be using. Take care, everybody. Lots of love. Bye bye. I'm going to get that toddy now.